of my stuff, bro.
How long have you had this shit?
That's my money. I've been saving that.
You been saving it and the lights is off?
That's not my problem.
You told me that's all the money you had.
That's all the money I get. That's not my problem.
But I'm trying to figure out where did this money come from?
Not even my wife.
Where did this money come from?
That's my money for when I move.
So you just been having this the whole time and you ain't been doing
it?
But you ain't been doing shit. You ain't been paying for shit.
So what? That's what you have for.
You ain't been paying for shit. No, you're not getting this money back.
It's over.
You're not getting this money back. Where did you get this money from? Because why is the lights and shit off? The lights is off. We got groceries that need to be made. Okay, so what? But you living here.
Your baby need food.
And you've been living here though. You're not getting that money back. No, you're not getting it back. No, you're not getting it back. You act like you can't pay the bills. You can't help pay no bills. So you had money this whole time. You had money this whole time just sitting here hiding. I'm thinking this is garbage. I was trying to throw this away. Where the fuck did you get this from?
It's not my house.
Where did you get this from? You don't even have a job. So where did you get it from?
Don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it, bro.
Now, I'm saying this in the beginning so you understand where I'm coming from before I even get into the little rant. I really feel strongly for men and women that work hard and do what they're supposed to, and then they work so hard, and then they have a huevona or huevon in their corner, which is supposed to be their partner, not helping. I will never understand a man or a woman staying with somebody and literally being dead weight. That shit will always rub me the wrong way, because even if you let me stay at your house, I'd be doing the dishes, I'd be vacuuming, I'd be cleaning, so that way, even if I couldn't pay the rent at the time, there'd still be dinner on the table. If there was food in the house, there'd still be stuff going on, so that way you didn't feel like I was leeching off of you. It is so crazy and absurd that people do not know how to just help you without you even asking. You can't look at somebody and see they're struggling. I could see that a mile away. You don't got to tell me, hey, Tay, you know what, I'm behind on bills. I could see it, especially if I'm living with you. To see a grown man live with you and not even help you, and he has $25K while your kids are starving and the lights were off. She should have played this strategically. I know this might sound bad. Like I said, guys, you do whatever you want. She should have just paid the bills, kept a little bit of stack of that money, and then took the rest of the money and all his rest of his stuff and should have had it outside and changed the locks, and he wouldn't have been welcomed. Why? Because that stack of money would have been the cost of living that you should have paid while you were here, and I took it from you, so now it's there, and now you can go and I'll take care of myself. Do not ever let somebody in your home who's not going to help you. I have no problem with men and women bending over backwards to help people. Y'all, there's nothing wrong with that. I've let my siblings stay with me if they need it. I've let my friends stay with me if they need it. There's nothing wrong with that. I am so understanding to want to help somebody out. I get it. But if you're living with them for 2-3 months, they haven't helped you. They haven't gave you a dime. They haven't even tried to get a job. They're in the same situation for 3 months. Kick them out. Kick them out. Or before you even have them come to your house, sign a contract that you need to get a job within a certain amount of time. Like I said, y'all, I have no problem helping a man out if I'm with him and he wants to stay with me, but I can honestly say I've never experienced being with a bummy dude. I've never experienced being with a guy who never paid rent or never took care of bills. One of my biggest things when it comes to men is a hardworking man. I'm a hardworking woman, so I want a hardworking man. I've never and will never be with a guy who cannot help me a little bit. Even if you weren't paying the rent, I would just love for you to throw the trash out and just keep the house clean. Boom, done. I'm a simple person. But the fact that you would let the kids starve, the lights would be off, but you're rocking $25K, and then look at his words that he used. Those ain't my kids. Those are your kids. My babies are fed. He doesn't care about you. He only cares about himself. That's another thing that a lot of men and women have to pay attention to as well. If you have kids with somebody else, you better make sure they love your kids as much. Because I've noticed a lot of people who become step parents, why do they treat the kids like shit? Why is it, oh, my kids are going to eat this tonight and your kids aren't, or I'm going to make sure my kids are good. If I get with a guy, and I've never dated anybody with kids, not my cup of tea, but if I did get with a guy and he has kids, you think I'm going to be eating in front of them because they're not my children? Well, that's some psycho weird behavior. They're kids. That scream, that should tell you right then and there that that person is not for you. You treat a kid awful. You'd put a kid in harm's way. You'd make sure a kid didn't have lights on. You'd make sure a kid couldn't eat food. That's your biggest indicator to get rid of that man. That is the worst type of man you'd ever want around. Men who care about you are protectors and providers. Men who care about you care about everything that comes with you. And there's men out there who have been great stepfathers. Do not sit here and settle for men who will not help you. And this goes for women as well. If you're with a bummy woman who don't help you, don't cook, don't whatever, you bounce. This generation of people, man, you guys are becoming worse, lazier, and you can't even say this guy's lazy because where'd he get the 25K from? He's just using her and she's allowing it. Don't allow these men to use you, ladies. It's one thing to help somebody, but it's another to get used and let somebody walk all over you.